Oh my gosh. Hi, you guys. It's Lisa Unger, New York Times bestselling author of 16 novels of psychological suspense. And I am here with Karin Slaughter. Her new book, Pieces of Her, is number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list, which is pretty ginormous. And so I've talked about this before, how like over the years, the people that you work with or who you wind up on the road with or at conferences with, they become your like really good friends, like your besties. And so Karin is, most importantly of all, one of my closest friends. And here we are together at Bouchercon in a rare, quiet moment.
It's quiet.
Together.
It's nice.
So yeah, it's good. So tell me, so you're the guest of honor here today, one of them, and how are you feeling about your Bouchercon experience?
Well, this part's really great.
Yeah.
And I wore my shirt.
Yes.
I wear this periodically.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be with my friend Lisa.
Yeah.
And we just saw Alistair Burke.
Yeah, Alistair Burke.
Yeah, and we saw Lee, and
yeah,
we
Lee
saw
Child.
Mark Billingham last night.
We did a really nice dinner for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else did we see? That's all we care about.
Well,
Those
there
are the
were
only people we care about.
Yeah, and our guest of honor, Io, who was she was on Facebook Live with us last week, which we had a really fun time. So if you're just joining us, or if you're joining us later, Victoria says hi. So that's Karin's agent, and maybe my mom will show up or something like that too.
Yeah, so we'll get 2 people.
Definitely.
And Sara Bladle's here.
Sarah Bladle, we're going to be on stage together later today, and Sarah is one of our favorite authors and also one of our favorite people. So this is like
you've never pole danced before, so that'll be
I haven't. So that's going to be really like an interesting part of that.
It's really important to
I haven't really done any like practicing. So I guess we're just gonna wing. We're just gonna wing it. Hi, Janet, my friend Janet. Hello. And Tracy. Tracy's been here a lot as well. So hi. So definitely interact with us and send your questions, even if we can't answer now, or if you tune in later, because I know I've heard a lot from my readers that they, they're working. You have jobs, and that's important, and you should do that. Oh, there's somebody won a Karin Slaughter book, and she absolutely loves it.
Sweet.
So that's great. So definitely ask your questions, and we'll be checking back too. We're going to keep this up for a couple days. I'm going to give stuff away. I actually don't know what I'm going to give away. I've already given away a copy of Karin's book. I'll definitely give away a copy of my book, and I'll pick up books here while I'm at Bouchercon. So just keep tuning in, sending your questions and your hi from Harrogate and your likes, your hearts.
Do you still have a boat? You could give
I
that
do.
away. Oh,
yeah.
Somebody could win a boat.
No, we're not. No, that's not. No. Books. Posters, T-shirts, so all kinds of stuff. So definitely
I'll
interact.
give away an I Got Slaughtered T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
perfect.
I only have large or extra large. So.
Okay, well that's good. That's you can even if you don't wear that size, you could use it as like a sleep shirt, which we all love cozy clothes. So that's great. So definitely chime in. There's some hearts right now. Hi hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to send
good.
you that, and you're going to have to take care of it.
Okay, okay, something like that. Or I'll send you the address, and you can take care of it, or something like that.
Well, okay,
I think whatever, you'll get your shirt. I promise. No problem.
It doesn't seem like me.
You're right.
Can I tell my joke?
You should.
Okay,
you should tell your joke.
Well, I've got 2 jokes. So one of them, my publicist Heidi told me it's fantastic. It's
she's a really reliable source of information for Karin. So.
It's true.
Yeah.
So 2 muffins were in an oven baking, and it was really hot. And this one muffin was like, "Oh, it's so warm in here," and the other muffin said, "Ah, talking muffin."
It's actually funnier now than when you told it yesterday. I really like there's Teresa. She says, "Love us both. We love you too. Thanks for writing."
Yeah.
I like the moth one. That was my favorite one.
So
of the
moth went to a podiatrist, and he sat down, and the podiatrist said, "Okay, Mr. Moth, tell me what's going on." And the moth said, I've just been having a really hard time lately. I'm feeling really depressed. I think my son is using heroin. My wife could be having an affair.
That's dark for
I don't know what to do. And the podiatrist said, well, why did you come to me? I'm a podiatrist. And the moth said, because your light was on.
See how funny she is?
Yeah.
It's really, that's really funny.
I got 1,000,000 of them.
Yeah. No, she really does. She really does.
I do. Yeah.
I still think about our Facebook Live. Sometimes that comes back up on my feed from the car. In New York that time.
With the funny
with
faces.
the funny noses and the drum and the Tim Tams.
I still have my drum.
Yeah. You didn't bring it.
No,
oh.
it's in New York.
Didn't you have,
that's my New York drum. My publicist holds it for me.
Yeah.
She says she took it away from me, but I choose to think she's just holding it for me when I go to New York again.
Right. That's what I tell Ocean sometimes. I'm just going to hold this for you.
It's weird, though, because I got her save the date for her wedding, and she was holding the drum.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think she's been
suspicious.
using it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone needs a drum.
Yeah. Well, she's marrying a ginger, so she's going to need, but
stop, really. Jeff's not here, and she's already making fun of him.
Jeff is literally in the next room.
Actually, he is in the next room. Honey, say hi. Oh. He didn't say hi. Maybe he's not in the next room.
Oh my god. He's going, please.
He's hiding.
Please,
he's like,
let me go.
Please stop. Lee Laughlin says hello from
Lee.
the Writers Police Academy. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great, we should say something about that. Have you done that?
I have not.
That's
I have
fantastic.
always wanted to do that.
So
Lee,
you get to
I have always
train
wanted to do that.
a police officer without any of the danger or the disrespect.
Oh my god.
And you go to, I forget where it is, but they take over the police academy. Racine, maybe.
Yeah.
But you get to drive cars and shoot guns and talk to cops, and they have seminars, FBI people. Robin Bursell gives a great thing on. She's a fantastic writer, but also she's got this really interesting police background. She was a sketch artist, and
oh wow, that's really cool.
They just basically tell you how police do things. And
that's
really I got
cool.
to drive a police car and bump another car and make it spin out.
You did?
It was fantastic.
That sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but then I shot a lot of civilians.
You did? Just in your training, you just couldn't differentiate between...
Yeah.
Or was it on purpose?
I just freaked out. I just freaked out.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know if you found that before. I know sometimes you do shoot, right? I find whenever I'm involved with guns, I have, a tremendous... just adrenaline response. And I, it's not even just that I'm scared. It's just I feel this, sort of awesome... responsibility of holding a gun, and then the sound it makes, and then also the smell of the cordite. It ignites a really powerful adrenaline response in me. So I understand that completely, because you just kind of do get that really freaked out feeling. Which I think maybe, a lot of people don't understand that about police work in general. Is what a big factor adrenaline plays in a lot of the stuff that you see on the news, and you don't really understand, because it's once those brain chemicals kick in, it's hard to think sometimes.
That's why I say everybody says they want small government.
From North Carolina.
But you do not want small government for your police department. You want to spend the money to train them, to give them the proper resources, to give them. I mean,
and the training.
The training is key.
It's critical.
Because if the first time you roll up to
just say no to cordite.
If the first time you roll up to a crime scene, you've never experienced that, right?
Yeah,
then it freaks you out. Yeah.
Right, well, I actually I lived with a New York City police officer for 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Did he know you were there?
Yeah, he did, and not a lot of good things came out of that relationship, except a lot of research.
Yeah.
And a lot of talking about it. And he used to talk about how traffic stops are one of the most dangerous, most incredibly stressful thing that you can do as a police officer, because back then even more so, because they didn't necessarily have a computer in their car where you have a bunch of information that comes up, and you kind of know what you're walking into or what you might be walking into. And so the adrenaline, just in that moment of approaching a vehicle alone, maybe on a road, maybe with a partner, or maybe without, and in some cases, and it's just sort of that understanding of the personal the personal experience of being a police officer, and then of being sort of the significant other of a police officer, waiting at home and not knowing day to day what was going to be. It's just kind of something that has stayed with me. Jeff's not a police officer.
No.
He's just like my guy. He's my hubby.
Yeah.
He did disappear.
Jeff's nobody is what she just said.
I did not say that,
like,
honey. I didn't say that. He knows better. He knows better. So I'm excited about, for me this afternoon, I'm going to be talking with Sara Bladel on stage.
It's Bladel.
Bladel?
That's how they say it in Denmark. Bladel.
Okay, but since I'm here, can I say Bladel?
Oh, I call her Sarah B.
Sarah B, yeah. And she's fantastic, and I'm really excited about our interview on stage. I'm also really excited tonight about... Hi, Erin! Oh, there's your badge. I just saw it. Top fan. Erin Mitchell is like she has been, she's like basically the goddess of Bouchercon, and she's been arranging everything, and it's been really exciting and good.
Do you have top fans on your page? I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Like Charlene Dahl. She's always posting
I think it's new.
Thanks, Charlene.
I think it's a new.
Yeah.
I think it's a new.
Well,
thing.
Sandra Brown had it. I'm like, why does Sandra have it? And I don't. That ain't right.
Well, you're right. We'll work on that for you. Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
A thing. No, it's a thing, and I'm sure you're going to get tons of top fans like any minute now. I'm also really excited about Noir at the Bar tonight. That's going to be really fun, and I'm going to be reading from my new book, and I'm happy about that. Are you coming to that? Is it past your bedtime?
Yeah, I'm going to be asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know. And it's fine, and it's good, and you should go to bed at 9, and we should all go to bed at 9.
Exactly.
That's the right time to go to bed. Just in case you were wondering, 9 o'clock is a great time to go to bed. So...
Thanks,
you
Lisa.
heard it here.
Thanks for that validation.
Heard it here. No, and I know that you need validation from me.
Yeah.
It's a really significant part of our relationship.
Do we know any gossip about any of the authors here?
I don't know any gossip.
Parnell Hall was on my panel, and he was really annoyed that 70-year-old men don't have more sex in real life.
Oh.
I felt like that
was
kind of
a
weird
panel question?
Because he was talking about Stuart Woods. And how Stone Barrington is 70 and just has sex every 5 pages.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't reflect Parnell's life.
Oh. Well, that came up.
But also he was wearing, his shorts were kind of short, so I was like, maybe it's not because you're 70. He did have pretty legs, though.
Did he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, I heard he had really good legs. Yeah. Well, that was your panel. That was
my panel. What was your panel?
My panel was about setting, which... I enjoyed talking about, and there was the other authors on the panel were fantastic. Christine Carbo, Steph Cha, Con Lahane, Gigi was our moderator, James Anderson was there, and it was like everybody had like a very different approach to setting, and everybody had very different energies to their work, so it was kind of a very smart panel, and my parents were there, so that was nice too. They were in the audience, and my husband, and oh, and this is the craziest thing. So I was sitting in the lobby talking with Carol Goodman, who's a fantastic author. Have you ever read her? I just love her work. She's so amazing.
Nice person.
She's such a sweet person. And I was talking to her, and this woman approached us, and I immediately recognized her, but it took a few seconds. She was my across the street neighbor, Mrs. Marguerite Johnson, from when I was a kid growing up in New Jersey. And she also worked at the library with my mom.
Crazy.
And she was like, I came because you're Toastmaster. I've read every single one of your books. And it was like crazy because she looked fantastic. She looked exactly the same. Right. It's been like 30 years or something like that, longer. And so that was like, I think that's like, we were just a little bit talking about this before. Like, that's one of like the best things about Bouchercon. It's not just, obviously we get to hang out with each other and that's really fun. But like when you connect with your readers and then you connect with people that have been your readers for a super long time, that's like just a really, I don't know, I always feel like kind of emotional about that,
if I like have a teacher or someone then who I knew who was an adult and I was a kid, my first thought is,
are you in trouble?
Oh my God! I thought you were so old, but you're my age.
I know, right?
You were my age when
like,
I knew you.
Oh, you're only 3 years older than I am.
Yeah. I mean, like in years, not psychologically.
So Diane Dickey says hi from Oregon. Hi, and
Oregon.
Tracy Baker says
Where's
hi
Oregon?
from. Where's Oregon? Isn't it
Oregon?
Oh, really? Really?
Like Oregon?
Oregon?
What
Tracy, is it Oregon or Oregon? Or does it matter? Anybody, just feel free to chime in.
Oregon girl.
Okay. Yeah. So here we are together, Karin Slaughter, Lisa Unger. If you're watching this later or if you're just tuning in now, we are here at Bouchercon. We're at the Renaissance Vinoy in St. Pete, and we're having a fantastic time. And we're giving a lot of stuff away. We don't know what it's going to be. It's like
Lisa's giving away a boat.
It's like a mystery bag. I'm not giving away a book. Hi from Staffordshire.
Yeah.
Hi from North Carolina.
From North Carolina.
So we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. Books, t-shirts, posters, Karin Slaughter t-shirt.
Yeah,
books.
I got slaughtered.
I just said that because that's
Lisa,
what we keep saying.
Why don't
books.
you tell us what a Toastmaster does? Because I don't know. You just make lots of toast?
Yeah, I think that this is...
Because I love toast.
So far, what I have gleaned is that it really just means that I drink a lot and talk a lot. So
like a regular day.
Yeah,
for
so
you.
just like every day. Yeah, so that obviously I was the perfect choice for Toastmaster.
I love toast.
I do too, with butter and a little jam. It's great.
Yeah. But butter has dairy. You can't have dairy.
Well, you can. There's
what are you doing pounding back dairy?
Hey, there's a really great olive oil butter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's earth balance. I don't know why we're promoting
How do
vegan.
They, milk the olives.
You know what? Do you know what's hilarious? My 12-year-old made that same joke.
It's not a joke. I'm really curious. It's like mothballs. How do they get their little
legs
apart?
It's like how do you press olive oil or?
Oh, press it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I guess olives are hurt in the making of.
Yeah. So you basically are responsible for the death of millions of olives. But hey, enjoy your toast.
Maybe not millions, but some.
What are you reading? What are you reading right now?
Well, I'm reading a lot of stuff I'm reading a lot of galleys, of course, which I know you do as well. So I've read I just finished Restoration Heights by Will Medeiros. Yeah, it was a really excellent book. I met him at BEA, and I read his book just last week, and it was a very cool book. It's it's like sort of a noir, poetic. It's really old. It's like an old school mystery, and it's an artist who, like, sort of through his circumstances, turns into a PI, of course. I mean, right?
Yeah.
But it's set against this like very thoroughly modern like New York City backdrop, like just really sort of getting into all of those like kind of hard edges of like race and class and culture and neighborhood that exist in New York City. So
is there racism up north? I didn't know that.
Not much. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so just talking about race doesn't necessarily mean that we're talking about racism. But anyway, we can talk about that some other time maybe. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it was an excellent book, Will Medeiros, Restoration Heights. So that's what I read just the most recently. And I've been on a Sara Bladel binge because we're going to be hanging out on Hi from the Netherlands. Hi.
Greets.
And so we're just hanging out here.
Cool. Well, I'm not that you asked, but I'm reading Sara Koretsky's because I'm interviewing her. I didn't even have a chance to ask. Okay, whatever. Because I'm interviewing her in October. Is that the next month we have? October?
It is. That's next month. It's also when my book Under My Skin comes out. I noticed that you're not interviewing me anywhere.
Well, you didn't ask me.
Well, I'm going to ask you.
Okay. Are you going to be in Georgia?
I'm not, but I'll come to him just to hang out with you.
Yeah.
We're adding Atlanta to my book tour. So
yes. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I hope your publicist is watching
Meredith.
this.
Can I also go to Atlanta? Great, thank you.
The Foxtail Books.
Yeah, that would be really fun. Yeah. Can we do that?
Sure.
And then you're gonna come to see me next year.
And
we'll do something in my.
I've been in Florida a lot lately. I just I don't understand why I keep ending up down here.
Well, I mean, it's next year.
Yeah.
I'll meet you somewhere if you don't want to come to Florida.
Okay. Deal.
Okay, great. See, this is what happens at Bouchercon. We get so much work done.
Exactly. Yeah.
We do. And we get to hang out with our friends, and we get to hang out with our readers, and we get to hang out in St. Pete. Well, sort of. I mean, it's sort of like when you're at a conference, you don't get. Outside. I mean, I live here, but we don't get to enjoy it like in the same way that we would if we were on vacation. So maybe people will come back. Jessica Martinez, hi from Florida, and Chella from Columbus, Ohio. Hi, thanks for tuning in. We're back.
We had a phone.
Yeah, that was like
call.
My phone.
It was Facebook saying, "Shut up!
Yes, get off! You've talked enough," and we have. But we're going to give away a lot of stuff. So if you're tuning in now, or if you're tuning in later tonight, then definitely ask questions. We'll both be checking back. We'll answer questions for
we're
you.
question. Hey, somebody ask a question.
Oh, being with this
WTF.
funny lady, are we having fun? Are we having fun?
Sure.
I am. So, we'll tune back in and we'll answer the questions.
Maybe.
We're going to be giving stuff away. We don't know what. Books, t-shirts, posters, all this stuff. She keeps saying that I'm giving my boat away, but I'm actually not. So that's, it's just that's not going to happen. But that's okay. So thank you for joining us on Facebook Live, and stay in touch, and I'll try to do more, over the next couple of days, if possible. I'll see. Oh, Karin, when's the next book out, please?
Well, the last one just came out.
It just came out. I mean,
right?
She's not a robot.
It's a Will Trent and Sara Linton, and it will be. I'm writing it now.
Oh, you are,
and it'll be out next year.
Ooh, exciting! Ooh,
yay! And your next book will be out.
My next book will be out on October 2nd, Under My Skin. You can find out all about that and where I will be over the next couple of weeks, and I hope people will come out and hang out with me.
It'll be out under your skin.
I'll be out under.
So you're gonna
you're
literally gonna have to cut your skin to get it out. Under my skin.
Under my skin.
Yay!
Oh, right. And this is somebody just asked about how do you enter the contest? All you have to do, ask us a question. Send us your emojis, your hearts, your love faces,
your unicorns,
thumbs up. Yeah, unicorns. Unicorns are
SpongeBob also
really
accepted. Oh,
SpongeBob, sure, yeah,
Snoopy.
Why not? Exactly, and and so that's all you have to do to be entered to win. And this will be up on my page for a couple of days, and I'll be checking back, and we'll announce the winner probably on Sunday. So you'll have plenty of time to tune in, and I'll also maybe at some point let people know what we're giving away as I figure it out. Real time updates. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.